Hodgepodge presents 16 Star Wars facts that may surprise you. Number 16. Luke Skywalker was originally going to be named Luke Starkiller and retained the name up until the film began shooting. Luckily, the name was never mentioned, so it was changed to Skywalker with little effort. Number 15. Yoda was originally to be played by a monkey carrying a cane and carrying a mask. Number 14. The line, "I have a bad feeling about this," is in every single Star Wars movie. Number 13. NSYNC originally made a cameo in Attack of the Clones, but were cut from the film. Number 12. E.T.'s cousins appear in The Phantom Menace, leading to speculation that E.T. was in fact a Force user. Number 11. The word Ewok is never uttered by a character in the original trilogy, although the species is identified in the script and closing credits. Number 10. Speaking of the Ewoks, the Ewok language is a hybrid of Tibetan and Nepalese. Number 9. David Lynch was originally asked to direct Return of the Jedi, and he passed. Number 8. David Prowse, the physical body of Darth Vader, has been banned from all Star Wars conventions because George Lucas finds him annoying. Number 7. Other A-list actors considered for the role of Han Solo included Burt Reynolds, Al Pacino, Jack Nicholson, and Christopher Walken. Number 6. John Ratzenberger, or better known as Pixar's Good Luck Charm, has a brief cameo in Empire Strikes Back. Number 5. Gary Kurtz, the original producer of Return of the Jedi, said that in the early story outline, Han Solo dies and the rebel forces are left in tatters, with Luke disappearing into the wilderness. But George Lucas thought killing off main characters would hurt toy sales, so he changed the ending to a big Ewok party. Number 4. Dennis Lawson, who played Wedge Antilles, is Ewan McGregor's uncle. Number 3. George Lucas came up with the name R2-D2 while filming American Graffiti. A member of the sound crew asked him to retrieve reel number 2 of the second dialogue track, which in shorthand would be, "Could you get R2-D2 for me?" Number 2. In the fateful exchange between Princess Leia and Han Solo before he's frozen in carbonite, Leia says, "I love you," and Solo quips, "I know." But the exchange wasn't written that way. The script had Solo just responding, "I love you too," before potentially never seeing his true love again. But both Kershner and Ford agreed the line was all wrong for a charming rogue like Han Solo. In a few final takes before breaking for lunch, Kershner switched things up, forcing Ford to think on his feet by spontaneously calling action. Carrie Fisher delivered her "I love you" line while Ford naturally responded, "I know," improvising what is one of his character's most iconic moments. Number 1. The only people who knew that Darth Vader was Luke's father before the scene was actually shot were Lucas, director Irvin Kershner, and producer Gary Kurtz. Mark Hamill was told only moments before the first take. To keep the moment a secret for as long as possible, a false page was inserted into all scripts, with Vader's dialogue stating that Obi-Wan killed Luke's father. David Prowse, the actor in the Vader costume, even delivered the "Obi-Wan killed your father" dialogue during takes while Hamill played the scene with full knowledge of the true lines. The lines were then added later when actor James Earl Jones recorded his dialogue for Vader.